Hey guys, it's Paul, and again, this is Film Director Reacts, and we're doing a three-peat today. 3 songs. Amazing. Actually, it's pretty easy. These songs are great. By request, more Loona. We are doing Butterfly, which I think was one of their big kind of breakout hits, maybe. I did Loona before, So What? That was great. So let's check this one out. And action. PlayStation. Ooh. Nice tracking shot. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay. So, before we go any further, I just want to say that those shots where you have that same camera movement, I mean, it's actually harder than you expect. That you do the same pan and then you go to a different location, you do the same pan. It could be a completely different team, and they're probably taken like a month apart. And so to get that same pace of the pan is actually very difficult. It's a nice close-up of that apple, and probably it's going to have some significance later. Yeah, same pace. Nice. Remember last time I was talking about why Loona videos seem so cinematic? It's because they have all these real sets, and it's all outside locations, and you can see way behind this girl. It's like you see all that distance. It has this epic big feel. Very cinematic. Again, Loona, the most cinematic music videos of any K-pop videos. And I noticed they use a lot of non-Loona members in their videos, interestingly enough. Camera moving in and out, a lot of cuts to create movement, create energy. It's a cool song. I just like the way this song is. Man, look at these locations. So what they did there is they went from a single person and then they went to everyone for the chorus. So if you look at this, so it was sort of almost like a build up to the chorus, because everyone's gonna come in, so the way you make that hit harder is you focus on one solo person, then when everyone comes in, it's a harder hit. And also the use of black and white here creates a little textural difference, which makes the hit a little harder also. These are all tools in your box, so you understand introducing new elements at very specific times. I imagine black and white is going to pop up from now on here and there, but hitting with a specific element or a specific tool at very judicious times, or introducing it at judicious times, actually really highlights certain things. Now it's a butterfly. See, now the black and white is a part of it now. But they introduced it on the first chorus. What's great about this shot is they could have done it differently, but they chose to have this girl be a silhouette with this light coming in through the background. Super good choice. Sometimes less is more. Instead of just blasting everything with light, sometimes the negative space is as important as the positive space, and something to remember. Same with music, same with art. It's that it's not always everything that's happening, it's as much what doesn't happen as well. That's the true with I think it's LED TVs, the blacks are really black, there's no light, it's like the absence of light. So think about that when you're directing stuff. The absence of light, or what's not happening, is as important as what is happening, because it speaks almost as much. Great silhouette. It creates drama, it makes her feel mysterious, and then walking into the light, dramatic effect. I'll give it a speech for a second. So they're using a little bit of a shaky camera, and that shaky camera gives a little bit more energy. It's manufactured energy, not that the dance wouldn't be great on its own, but they're creating a little bit more energy because they're trying to sort of somehow build this up. They don't want to just blow their load right in the beginning, they want to keep on building up more and more and more. These girls are really in sync. The more people you have, the harder it is to keep everything in unison. And when everything's in unison, it looks amazing. And if someone was out, it would look terrible. But they're really good in unison. God, such a good shot. Yeah, see that apple again? It's really low to the ground. It's probably like a slider. I'm not sure why their eyes were all messed up. Man, it's so pretty. So cinematic again. Big locations, real locations. Well, that's probably a set, but that's a location. That's why it seems like a movie. It's so cinematic. And you see their backs and they're running. It's mysterious and it's beautiful. And you have that God shot or that hero shot up on her. Oh, that's so good. And she ran off the screen. That's so good. So the way they ended that, you know, she's running and running and running, and then you just end up like she runs out of frame. Super awesome. Great way to end that. Yeah, man, Loona, the most cinematic videos. I know I keep on saying it, but if you're a filmmaker, there's different ways to shoot like movies and TV and music videos, like TVs, whether it's a 2-camera shoot or whatever. You have to understand the way things are usually shot. If you can actually take some of those things and kind of mix those things together, because they're not as, I mean, the girls look great, don't get me wrong, but they don't seem to be as concerned about blasting them with light just to make them look really pretty and have this kind of controlled environment. They're more concerned about this cinematic story they're telling in the outside. It really sets it apart. It's an aesthetic, and it seems like something that they're doing through all their videos, so it's a concerted choice. It's an actually artistic choice that somebody made to do, and it sets it apart. It's super great. Okay, guys, don't want to take too much time. That's a wrap. Be safe. Be safe out there, and that's a wrap.